Hello everyone and welcome to another Thriftmas video. This is at the DAV, or the Disabled American Veterans Thrift in Hampton, Virginia. I have recently discovered that these are not everywhere. It seems to be an East Coast thing, but I am currently in the hard goods section. You can see that I already have quite a few books in my cart because I already perused the book section, which, is right in front of us. And I didn't get to film a whole lot in this store because there was several hordes of teenagers that were having very loud conversations that would quickly get me demonetized if they were overheard by the algorithm. And there were also a lot of unattended feral children running around, so I only really got to film a couple of snippets and, of course, the hard goods section here. The piece you just saw me pick up and look at was a Linux piece. They wanted $9 for that, and that's about what I could get for it on eBay, even being in the package like that. Y'all are not in my jacket today. You were actually in my sweater because I am currently wearing my sweater like a scarf because it was way too hot in the store. And I was trying to, make you guys a little bit incognito. There wasn't really a whole lot in this DAV as far as hard goods go that was catching my eye. A lot of basic housewares, which if you are shopping for yourself, great place to get them at. I thought these cups down here were absolutely beautiful. Bunch of little teacups. And I think they wanted like $13 for the set, but I've not seen that maker before. Maybe that was a miss on my part, but I decided to go ahead and pass on them. A bunch of clear glass. There's always a lot of clear glass at every thrift store. This is a cobalt blue piece. I don't know the pattern. Again, glassware is not my specialty. It just stood out to me as being the only colored glass there. We got some little tchotchkes. This is frosted. It has a chippy there. That is one of the best ways that I have found to find chips, is to, instead of looking at it with your eyeballs, like feeling it with your hand, your fingers will normally catch it before your hands do. That is a Reno barrel mug. I actually ended up putting it back because it is not a sassafras mug. It was an off-brand mug. I put this in my cart to also look this up. This is the lesser delineation of Hinkles. So what'll happen is that a brand will get really strong recognition, be known for making high quality products. Hinkles is a German knife brand, and what they have done in order, I guess, to make more money and to increase market share, they will make, I guess, maybe a more accessible, as far as price point goes, brand underneath their main brand, and using their main brand's prestige to piggyback off of that. So the J.A. Hinkles is not as good a quality as the Zweilig Hinkles, and thus not worth as much money. So I actually put that block back. You can tell the difference between the two is that there is a difference between one little man and two little men. If you see the two little men, that is the higher quality line. If you just see the one little man, that is the lower quality line. I do actually pick up this boot. It is a little 70s tchotchke, a vase that you could pick up from this restaurant or store. I don't know what a Bobby McGee's is, but these are selling for $13 roughly on eBay, and they wanted $2 for it. So I was like, all right, I'll clean that up and put it up for sale. Most of the hard goods I pick up, I end up putting back, except for that boot and then one restaurant wear piece, which I, of course, will show you in the haul. My sweater is moving there a little bit, so you guys are getting some tunnel vision going on there. My apologies. This was interesting. It looks like an ashtray there at the bottom. I have no idea what this is. I still don't know what that is. If anybody has any idea what that is, please let me know. It has like a hole straight through it, and the bottom looks like an ashtray, and the top looks like a vase, and it doesn't make any sense to me. We got the adult diaper section, and next to the kids section, because that makes sense for some reason. I do always look at the toys. I keep by look at, I mean, like, I literally look at them and pass on most of them because I'm just perusing to see if I see a Build-A-Bear or if I see a My Little Pony. Other than that, I'm just going to keep walking. There's the store manager's office, in case you guys wanted a close-up of that. And I'm going to wave at you all. See, look at my little scarf sweater thing. And here we have some figurines. I think those are snow babies there. My friend Victoria has a great video about snow babies. I will try to remember to link it up above. There's that little restaurant-wear mug. Can you see it? Can you see the Demitas mug? This had some dishwasher fading to it, and there was only one, so I left it. Am I going to pick it up? Maybe. Maybe. I'm getting closer. Warmer? Nope. I just thought this was a pretty mug, but I left that behind. Oh, there we go. There it is. So this is a little Demitas mug. That is Meyer China. You can hear the babies in the background. Maybe you can't. There was a pair of these, but they were not selling for great on eBay, so I left them behind. And now I'm going to show you some Columbia performance hunting gear, which I have never found before in the wild. I thought that was really cool. I normally find the fishing gear. I've never found the hunting gear before. And an extra large, so I decided to pick that up to give that a try, see how that does. That's definitely going in my cart. And then this thing is a brand new True Religion coat, size medium, originally retailed for, I think that says $278, and they want $79.97 for it. The number of people I've seen pick this jacket up and immediately put it down once they saw the price, it's too many. And yet, this beautiful vintage 70s Levi's corduroy blazer, they want $2 for. Guess which of the two I picked up. I'm so excited about this. I'm sad it doesn't fit me, though. And then this next clip, this is $25. It has to be special for me to pay $25. This is a new with tags, dead stock, Scott McClintock velvet dress. Is a velvet slip dress from the 90s. Dead stock, new with tags, in a size 6, made in the USA. And let me give you to Other Bob, and she's gonna do the haul with y'all, but this piece is amazing. Welcome to the haul, y'all. I have a pile here that is much bigger than maybe expected from what little I was able to film in the store. Again, it was crowded AF in there, and that was my bad because I did go on a Saturday, and I normally don't do any sourcing on the weekend because we have a lot of high volume thrifts here, which is amazing if you are a reseller, unless you hate crowded areas, in which case it is awful to go on the weekend. So my bad. Hopefully you guys saw some stuff, but I am very excited about what I'm going to show you. I am going to show you the books first. The books are actually all listed. I did that. I know I am super far behind on the listing, guys. I'm so sorry. Like I said, there's been a lot of life stuff going on last month that I'm still dealing with this month. And in addition to, you know, doing daily uploads is a lot. So please forgive me. If there is anything that you are like super interested in, please like either leave a comment and I will prioritize that, or shoot me a DM on Instagram. So I've been able to take care of those first, but again, I'm still super far behind. But these books are all listed. I found a bunch of brand new Charlene Harris Sookie Stackhouse books. Basically, like, I think at this point you can get 2 through 8 in my eBay store if you're interested. It is buy 3 get 1 free, but if I have piqued your curiosity into this series, you can get a lot of it in paperback new from me if you are interested. If not, totally cool. It is one I enjoyed. If you didn't know, there was a book series, the True Blood and this book series are kind of related. I mean, True Blood veered very far away from the original source material, I believe, after the first season, but I think both are apparently enjoyable. And then this, which is not something I've actually talked about a whole lot on my channel, even though, you know, I normally totally geek out about books whenever I do actually put them on this channel instead of my book channel. So there's two things. So in addition to, you know, first editions and collector's editions and fancy leather bound editions, there are a couple of other collectible editions as well. And those are ARCs and UPs and UPs, whatever you want to call them. So an ARC is an advanced reading copy, and those are normally given to bookstores so that way their employees can read them to talk about a new release. They're also given to people like newspapers, those exist anymore, like magazines, bloggers, to again read the book and then, you know, be able to talk about it before it releases to build hype for the book. And then also booktubers as well, to read the book with an understanding that, you know, they could do a release of the video before the book comes out or as the book comes out. So that way when people are like, oh, this book just released today, let me go look at my favorite booktuber or whatever. So they can be exceptionally valuable, especially if they're signed. Now, the one I'm going to show you isn't signed. What I have is an advanced uncorrected proof, so this is considered an UP, not an ARC, advanced reading copy. So it's an advanced reading copy, but it's also an uncorrected proof, if that makes sense. The reason why some of these can be valuable is because sometimes the artwork is different than what is actually released by the publisher. So this might be like the rough draft of the artwork. This is actually the artwork. This is a bad copy of that. But sometimes there's an original artwork that is proposed by the publisher, and then maybe it's changed last second by either the author or by the publishing company. So sometimes those can be exceptionally valuable. I know, like the Sarah Moss, there is a signed like ARC with the original artwork somewhere in the world that is worth many thousands of dollars because of how popular that series has come. That is just sitting in someone's garage somewhere. But this is a uncorrected proof, uncorrected advanced reading copy. It's Death on Sapphire, which is a Lady Francis folks mystery novel. This is like not really that worth a whole lot. This apparently was never read. So somebody got this and then never read it. It's actually in pretty great condition. It does look like it's been dropped, and it was not me this time, but this is from 2016. And yeah, so here is this book. It is an uncorrected proof. I have listed this, and if not, it's a really great trade paperback copy of the book. I went way too long about books again. Sorry if you're not interested in books. This is the Washington Nationals. I know that from my lovely friend Second, who helps me when it comes to sports balls. Well, this isn't the sports pucks. When it comes to wrestling and hockey, she helps me out. But this is Washington Nationals. It is a CCM hat. I have already washed this, which is why it is standing up and very clean inside. But there is this. I picked this up as well. And then this, oh my god. I need to iron this out. Steam it and then iron it out, but I did wash this because it was stained. It did have some staining on the front that is all gone now. But this is from the 70s. It is a corduroy jacket. It is a 44R, so much too big for me. Even too big for the boy. He wears a 40R. But y'all know how I feel about corduroy, and to find a vintage 70s blazer and them have it, oh no! Oh no! This somebody smoked in and burned it. Oh, I'm so sad. I don't know how I managed to like get all the stains out and not notice that. Well, I only paid $2 for it. I don't know. I'm depressed now. Maybe I will put this in the... Maybe I'll put this in the projects pile and like put some mushrooms on it or something. I do have an embroidery machine that my mom bought me last year that I've never put up. That hurts my heart. No wonder they had this at $2. Well, that's a real-time reaction of me being horribly disappointed. So, well, now I know why it was only $2. So, yeah. That's disappointing. Alright, well, something that I do know is actually not wrong. Let's just move on together. So this is a soft surroundings piece. It is a women's size medium. This is selling for $50. Well, that's what it's listed for. It's a 3/4 length jacket. Beautiful, like, piping all over. Gorgeous floral piping. I guess you would call this like a bolero. I feel like this is a bolero. Yeah, I feel this is technically a bolero. But I saw a lot of these, like, sold and listed for around $35 to $55. So, perfectly happy to pick this up. There's actually a lot of soft surroundings and vintage at this store, which you will quickly see. Hopefully no more massive disappointments. Man, my heart hurts now. That's so sad. All right, so these I haven't cut the shoulder pads out of yet, so I'm gonna look fun, but I could not leave this thing behind. Like I said, I already have broad shoulders. I don't need shoulder pads, but this is a vintage from the 90s, Leslie Faye open front cardigan, but look at this pattern. It's got the bat wings. I could not, look at the back. I could not leave this behind. This thing is amazing. And then I got another one that also has shoulder pads. I found these right back to back, so I think they came from the same person. Again, amazing. And then this one has an even better color palette. It's like the most neutral color palette you could ever hope or want. What brand is this one? This one is Graph of California. It's probably like, yeah, late 80s, early 90s. Oh my God. Look at this thing. I washed a napkin. Napkin went through the wash and the dry cycle. What is this? Oh, it was a paper towel. It wasn't even a napkin. Look, it's got little vegetables on it. This is gonna be just the weirdest haul video. But look at it! It's so pretty! I told y'all I was just gonna get weirder as this progressed. I also found some new tag stuff. I was so shocked that they only wanted $5 for these because they were new with tags. And then you saw what the next item got marked to. But it's a pair of Lucky Brand jeans. They are a women's size 14/32. And they are the boot cut. So a brand new pair of size 32 boot cut jeans. Oh, does that mean like it's a 14/30? Oh, it's a size 14 with a 32-inch inseam. Oh my God. I'm so tired, guys. I have not been sleeping very well. I've gotten so much that I have to do every day that I'm like stressed, and I'm like having the strangest stress dreams. Last night I dreamed that the cat distribution system gifted me a beautiful little orange kitty, but was like, had 4 bot flies in it. And like, I have a little bit of like trypophobia and like pulling the up. You don't need to know that. Just save yourself some gross. If you don't know what I'm talking about, do not Google bot fly removal. I have never experienced that in my life. It has only come across my feed on TikTok, and I don't know why my brain decided that it needed to dream about that last night. No, I don't have a new kitten. It was just, again, stress dreams are weird for me. My brain just picks the weirdest stuff to think about when I'm asleep. This is that $25 Scott McClintock slip dress. It has such a cute back. It's got this like banded thing. This is very like modern. Like, this is such an on-trend dress, which I'm sure is why they marked it at $25. Also, Scott McClintock, if you did not know, related to Jessica McClintock, which is why a Jessica McClintock, like, scent thing. I'm sure this actually smelled like the Jessica McClintock scent. I'm sure this was like a sample that was attached, but they're related. Dress originally retailed for $120 in the 90s, which Editing Bob will put how much that is now. And I cannot believe this. It's absolutely gorgeous. Super on trend. I am willing to pay up and pay $25 because I feel like I could definitely get $100 for this. Maybe I'll be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I can get $100 for that. I found Carhartt that the teenagers did not pick up. I'm guessing because it didn't have the big stupid logo somewhere on it. It has a little bit on there, but this is a men's size extra large button front. easily be able to sell that. This is a Harley Davidson. They had marked this up, but it had been there for a while, so they marked it down. So it's the Harley Davidson. This is a size large. Looks very basic, and then it is off-centered print on the back. So I've actually found a couple of Harley Davidson pieces during Thriftmas, which is surprising to me. Lucky brand, size large, nice little boho peasant floral top, and a beautiful beige with this lovely, like, I don't know, lace eyelet stuff up top. Very cute. Another Lucky brand piece. This is a size extra large. This is soft. Like, this is super soft. This feels really nice. Gray and blue floral. It looks skinny. I promise it is an extra large. It's just squished in the back. Here, hold on. Let me do that. There we go. There we go. Size extra large. This is the softest material. Another Harley Davidson piece. This is a women's piece. This is size extra large as well. And this is Pennsylvania. York, Pennsylvania. There's the front. Here is the back. It is studded and all the studs are there. Adidas Originals piece in a 2X. Just a basic tee. And plus size, absolutely dual, pick that up in Adidas. Another Adidas piece, but this is the Aero Knit. So it is up top and in the back, it is kind of like a mesh material, but has alternating holes. I don't know how to describe it, but this is an Aggies t-shirt for Texas A&M. Look, we can read together. So I picked that up. This is my first time finding a Jantzen piece that wasn't a knit piece, and this is a Hawaiian shirt, a size extra large. Here is the Jantzen logo. I'm so excited. This is one of my favorite vintage brands for myself. Again, I've talked about my favorite sweater multiple times, but you best believe I saw vintage Jantzen made in the USA and I was gonna get that. This, I believe, is Soft Surroundings. It is. This is a beautiful dress. This is a size medium. Really nice knit dress. It has a 3/4 length sleeve. This on me would probably be maybe knee length. Probably supposed to be a midi dress, but to me this would be knee length. Absolutely adorable, very heavy duty knit. Here is that Columbia hunting gear. So, I mean, you've seen PFG before, I'm sure most of you have, but I have never seen the hunting gear. I knew it existed, I've just never seen it before. So this was a size extra large. And I have great luck selling the fishing gear, so I figured I'd give the hunting gear a try, just like I'm going to give this brand a try. This is a trucking brand, and it is Portal. Also, look at that logo. And this was a really nice flannel. It has this little patch here on the front, but then look at this back embroidery. I thought this was just an insane flannel piece. It is a size 2X. We will see how this goes. Also, even after washing, this man smelled amazing. Like, it still smells a little bit like the cologne. It still smells really good. This I'm gonna try. I have actually never found vintage FUBU before. I do remember FUBU from the 90s because, you know, I existed then. So if you didn't know, FUBU is For Us By Us. And this, I saw comps for this because, you know, the 90s is still in, and like the $30 to $35 range for vintage FUBU women's jean jackets, and that is what this is. And it is a sparkle denim jacket with a zip. Got these like little sparkle panels and the sparkle back and like the full denim front and pockets. I didn't think this would fit this well. I didn't know this would fit me. I'm not going to keep it, but it is a 90s metallic FUBU denim jacket, and it is a size women's 13-14, so you definitely know that this was not a modern piece because I am not a size 13-14. But yeah, early 90s FUBU denim jacket. This I hope fits me. I don't know if it will or not. This is a size small, vintage pair of black, like this, I don't know, it's a black velveteen, it feels like. It's cotton, but it is an overall dress. It is a size small. Here, you know what, maybe? Again, told you I'm just gonna do it. I gotta unbutton everything. I probably shouldn't. I need to edit this video. I need to make sure it comes out today. And I'm sitting here like not able to not try this on because I want to know if it fits me. I want to know if I can wear it until it sells. It might not fit my butt, but yeah, it's not gonna fit my butt. Yeah, my butt's too big. Well, no, maybe. No, it's not gonna fit my butt. Yeah, my butt's too big. My butt's too big. My butt's too big. It's like, no. That is not, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever done. All right, so this is not gonna fit me, but it's a size small. Again, this is vintage. It is, what is this size? It is Denim & Co, I think. Denim & Co, vintage Denim & Co. 100% cotton, black, overall dress. And butts didn't really become a thing that was designed for until, the last 10 years. Yeah, I can't wear this, but Karen can, and we'll make that look great. Moxie is climbing on all of the clothes to join us. Hello, baby girl. Life is Good t-shirt. It's green. This is actually not screen printed, which is why it's not faded. This is actually embroidered onto the shirt, which I have never seen in a Life is Good shirt. But it's bright green, so of course I picked it up. This is size large. I found a cool piece. It has quite a bit of washwear to it, but it is a flannel. It is cool flannel, so I'll just note that it has some washwear and minor pilling, and I will still try to sell it. This is a size medium, because most people are going to be wearing that like over an undershirt anyway. This I also am going to try. This is Isabella Bird, and it's a size small. It is just like this nice little peasant dress with some embroidery around the top. Not quite the season for it, but I think it'll look cute on Karen once I, steam it and style it. This is another beautiful piece that I'm gonna try. This is Bob Mackie. Bob Mackie used to be super popular in the late 70s and early 80s and designed a lot of Cher's iconic looks. It is now a QVC brand. It's still considered art to wear, but this is giving me Johnny Wubbs vibes with the lightweight jersey open front cardigan. Beautiful, like cherry blossom florals or pussy willow florals. I don't know which way you call that, what flower that's supposed to be, but I thought this was lovely. It is a women's size large. It is definitely a women's size large. It's just slightly too big for me. But look how pretty this is. It goes all the way down. It'll look better once I steam it and put it on Karen, but I thought that was too pretty not to pick up. Oh, baby girl, I'm sorry, I booped your butt. Another piece, this is Soft Surroundings, and it is a size medium. I just loved how colorful this was. It's 100% cotton. Gorgeous little bell sleeves, giving me super hippie vibes. I love it. Nice little open front cardigan with lots of stripes and the slight bell to the sleeve. Moxie just knocked you all over. Sorry about that. Gorgeous. Also very warm, considering it is an open knit. I'm sure if the wind blew through it, it wouldn't be warm anymore, but speaking of open knits, the last piece is another vintage piece, and this is a tiara from 2002. There's two vintage knitwear companies that Susan Bristol, that's it, Susan Bristol and Tiara Normally, consistently, we'll put the year inside on the label. So this is from 2002, so it's Y2K vintage. And it is an open knit, just little sweater. Might have to like do this a bit so that way it goes back to where it's supposed to be. I did put this in the wash, so. But yeah, it's got the little slight bell sleeve there. We got the one button up here at the top with the oyster shell button. There we go. Sorry. So we have that. And then of course I also picked up that Demitasse cup and also the boot, but I showed you those in the video and I've already put them away in the cabinet because I've already listed them. So that is everything. I'm very sad about my Levi's jacket. I really thought that that was good. I cannot believe I missed 2 giant holes like that. But that's a common thing from the 70s and 80s is if you find like an outerwear piece, those cigarette burns, man. Smoking is bad in multiple ways. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I still have a lot of profit in this pile. And I will see you guys next video. Until then, bye! Bye.
Hero, 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 hero. I wanna be a hero, hero. Oh, the hero.